Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to be talking to you about how I stay productive. I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you can stay productive and how I've done it. And so yeah, let's get into the video. So my first tip is exploring areas that you find that you could benefit your life in terms of a skill or a hobby or anything that you think could benefit your life like that. So for me, I've been trying to explore my career in terms of like skills that I could produce. I don't feel like I have a definitive skill. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out, is where an area that I could look into more. So I'm not sure if you saw my previous video. I spent a few weeks doing a government course on Python, so that was a really good coding experience and something that I really found enjoyable and something I'll probably come back to eventually. And so yeah, that is what I mean, is trying to find stuff that will benefit whatever it is you're doing and trying to progress yourself forward in topics that you might find useful in the future. So my second one is planning out my week. So literally using a calendar, whatever it might be, Google Calendar, whether it will be Apple's one or whatever it is using a calendar to track what I'm doing each day and make sure that I'm staying on schedule with what I want to achieve, and also writing out an action plan as to what I'm going to do that day and having an overall plan of what I'm going to be doing for the week, for the month, and then what I want to achieve in the year. And so I highly recommend that to anybody if you want to pursue anything. Is just have everything in order as to what you want to do and schedule it and make sure it's in your calendar so you do it. That is been fundamentally changing to me. You have no idea the stress I used to have when I didn't plan stuff, because I just used to think, okay, I'm going to do that and then I'm going to do that and then that's it. But then when I put it into a calendar, it was like, and I used a to-do list, for example, I knew I'm going to be doing this at this time, or I'm going to be finishing this, or whatever it is that I thought I need to do, I got it done, or I'm still struggling with some of it, but it really helped to focus me down and make sure I did it. That makes sense. So I'm going to go into a little more detail about what I mean by planning my week. So on average, I plan what I'm going to be doing each day. So I write in my calendar a list of things that I want to do each day, and it will change as I do stuff in the week. So unexpected things will pop up, but I try to plan out what I'm going to do each day in the week, put it on my calendar as an all-day thing, and then I write it into my notebook, which I tick off. It's just literally a to-do list notebook, and that is the fundamental thing that I do that helps me to keep on track with what I want to achieve. And yeah, for example, today I did my filming, and this is what I'm doing now, and planning it out and then scheduling it and sending it off to YouTube. So then is the next point. So reviewing my week. So once I've done that week, I will sit down probably about 2 to 3 hours maybe, and I will view 4 areas in my life that I think are keeping me on track and that I think are key indicators to what I want to achieve. And I just look at them and I think, what am I doing and how am I going to make this better? How could I change this? All these types of things. I write it down, I put it on my computer. I might make a separate video about it, and leave a comment in the below if you think I should do that. And I look at how I can improve it, and then once that's done, I will then move on to planning the next week, and it ebbs and flows like that. Then I'll do a monthly review where I'll look at it in more detail, and that really helps to see of an overall picture, have I achieved what I want to achieve that month? And then I'll be objective. I haven't done it yet. I haven't done a monthly review because I've just been doing the weekly thing. However, I'm going to this month, and potentially I'll make another video on that. So again, leave a comment below if you'd like to see that. So yeah, I really think this has fundamentally helped me to just make sure I'm doing what I want to do, and also making myself accountable to make sure that I'm staying on track, or whether there's things that I can improve on, or just consistent progression is important, and it really helps to maintain and track that. And sometimes it's nice to look back at it and see, oh yeah, I actually have done a lot when I don't think I've done a lot. Highly recommend it again to anyone. So number 4 is keeping a diary. I think for me this has changed my life. Like, I've been keeping it over the last like maybe month or two now, and looking back on that each week just helps me to see my thoughts throughout the week. Like, I get to see it in my key areas, which I maybe will do another video on, and I get to look back and think, okay, why is this happening? Why am I doing this? And then it's just another metric to see, why am I progressing or why am I not progressing? And it just helps me to collect the thoughts. And for me, it's been therapeutic in some ways, and also just it helps me to keep track of what I'm doing and how I'm feeling, and just keeping it by your bedside, just writing it out over half an hour, however long it takes for you to write whatever you want to write. And for me, my metric is progression, and I want to see that I'm consistently progressing in areas. And reviewing this diary after a week and seeing, okay, I'm actually doing well in these 3 areas. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, I can fix that. Is weeding out areas that are just not good, or progressing things that are really been beneficial in that week. And it just helps me to see it more clearly. And for anybody who would like to try it, I highly recommend it, because it helps to collect your thoughts. It makes you know where you are and makes you accountable to your thoughts. And it makes it so you can just get rid of anything that is being negative, or you write down everything important to you that you want to track down. And yeah, it's a game changer for me. I hope it might be a game changer for you. So that is number 4. So number 5 is blocking and getting rid of apps and websites that I just are detrimental to me being productive. So what I mean by this is I use an app called Freedom. It is a software that I paid for that allows me to block any websites that I don't find productive. It is on my computer, it's on my phone. It allows me to block apps that there's no signal going to the app, and it's useless essentially until the timer stops. And I also delete Instagram, Snapchat, and other apps that I don't find I need on a daily basis. Deleting those apps and just downloading them when I need to has been so useful. I will link down Freedom below, because I think it's so versatile, because it can go over your phone. It's the only app that I could find that blocked other apps, and all of these things have genuinely changed how productive I've been. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you found it useful, because this has really helped me, so hopefully it might help you. And so if you really feel like you got value from this video, then hit that subscribe button from a video from me every week, and hit that notifications bell so you are the first person to watch my videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is a lot of fun for me, and I appreciate all the time that you spent watching my videos. So I will see you next week. Have a great day. Bye.